નમસ્તે, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. હેલો સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ, ટુડે we are going to learn standard 7th subject English unit number 4th exploring poetry. As you know student, till third unit we explore something and something. In third unit we explore advertising. Now in fourth unit we have to explore poetry. I hope that you enjoy poetry when you read it. You like to read poetry and poem. So here in that unit number 4th, we have to study about poetries. Different poetry we have to study and exploring poetry. So student, let's start it. First of all, activity number first is given here. Activity number first, read aloud and enjoy the poem live. Here one little poem is given. Its heading is life. Its heading is life. We have to understand that poem first of all. So let's start it. Life. Here poem's heading is given as a life. It is written by Miss Esther Samuel. Miss Esther Samuel. So she is a very prominent poetess in English writer. Okay, Miss Esther Samuel. Now we have to understand the poem stanza by stanza. See what's now. First stanza is given here. What is life? First line, first question is asked by poet is that what is life? Life is a tree that grows well with love and care. Here in first stanza, poet is started with her poem asking a question. What is a life? So here life's answer is given here. Life is a tree that grows well with love and care. Life is like a tree that grows well with love and care. Here our life's comparison is done with trees. Life is compared with a tree which grows well if it gets love and care. If we get love and care, then our life grows very well, like a tree. If tree give with love and care, then tree will become a very big. Like that, our life grow with love and care. Can you understand first stanza? Now second thing is there. Life is a kite. Life is a kite ready to fly in the air, and our life is compared with here kite. In second stanza, our life is compared with a kite. Like a kite ready to fly in the air. Life is a kite ready to fly in the air. So here the poetess has compared life with a kite which is ready to go up in the air, which is ready to go up anytime in the air. Our life is like that. Can you understand? Now next stanza is life is music. Life is music if you know the notes to play. Life is like to music. It is compared with here music if you know the notes to play. If you know it, it's a notes to play. We have to play it. Life is music if you know the notes to play. Here one new word is given here, notes. We have to understand about the meaning of note. Note means here a single sound at a particular level. A single sound at a particular level, usually in music it is used. Can you understand student? Here notes word. Yes, okay. Now here poet is said that life is compared with music. Music always brings joy if the notes are played well. Music always brings joy if the notes are played well. If notes, music played with a very carefully, then bring joy in our life. Life is like that music. Can you understand? Now next thing is given here. life is a road with twists and turns on its way. Life is a road with twists and turns on its way. Here in fourth stanza, poet is understand compared our life with a road. Life is a road with twists and turns on its way. In the fourth stanza, life is compared with a road that never runs straight. Life is never straight. It bends and takes turns. Our life also bends and takes turns. It means that life never goes straight. It has to endure several struggles in its course. In our life, life is not easy. We have many bends and turns in our life. Sometimes some sadness incident is there, sometimes happy incidents is there. So our life is not straight. Here poet says that our life is not straight. It's like a road. It's compared with a road. Can you understand, student, here? Now last question is there. What is life? Life is what you make it your way. And last poet is asked once again that question. What is life? Here life is what you make it your way. Can you understand, student, here? It life, and finally the poet has left the verdict on an individual that life is what you make it. If life, what is life? Your last answer is that if you make your life as you wish, you can form your life as you wish. If you feel happy, then do it. Okay? So you can form your life with your own self. This poem over here, it is written by Miss Esther Samuel. Can you understand, student, here? Here our activity number first over. Now activity number second we have to do. Now see what's happening here. Visit a park and identify birds, insects, trees and flowers. Visit a park and identify birds staying there in park. Insects you have to find out. Trees and flowers name you have to write out. Note the details below. You have to write note here. Just I write here. When I visited the park, I found that types of birds, insects, trees and flowers. So I write here. Birds, for example, I found that parrot is there. Parrot. Then cuckoo, myna, quail. So all the birds found in the park. Now insects we have to write. Here insects I found butterfly in the park, honeybee there, then wasp is there, then grasshopper also there. So all type of insects I found in the garden, in the park. Now tree, Asoka tree I see in the park, then gulmohar also there, then cypress tree there, eucalyptus also there. Then flower, rose I found in park, jasmine is there, daisy, marigold, all types of flowers I found in the park. So I make a list here. You have to make that list in your English textbook. Just write out as you wish. As you wish, you see the park's bird name you have to write it. For example, I write 4, but other birds you can see that you can write here. Insects also you can write as you wish. Trees also and flowers like that. So I write as an example here. So you have to write your own self. Okay, complete it in your textbook. Here our activity number second also over. Now activity number 3 we have to do. Activity number third. Here one little poem is given here because we are studying about exploring poetry. So here one more poem is given here. On the grasshopper and the cricket. We have to understand. On the grasshopper and the cricket. First of all, we have to understand both terms, grasshopper and cricket. Can you see grasshopper anytime? Yes, very good. Grasshopper, it is known as in a Gujarati we can say that it's a teed. જેને આપણે તીડ કહીએ છીએ. And then cricket. Cricket means what? Anybody see the cricket? Yes, cricket is a one type of insect. Mostly they loudly cries at the time of evening. In Gujarati, we can say that as a tamru બોલતું હોય. In a village life, it is not as a kansari. We can say that kansari who speak continuously at the evening time as you listen. Can you understand? Here one little bit poem is given here on the grasshopper and the cricket. This is a poem on nature. This is a nature poem. In it, the grasshopper and cricket act as a symbol suggesting life. Here, grasshopper and cricket is used as a symbol for our life. Read the poem and notice how the poetry of earth keeps on through summer and winter in a never-ending song. Here, we have to read the poem and understand the poetry of earth. It is one type of poetry of earth. Keeps on through summer and winters. Can you understand? Grasshopper always speak in a summer season. In a summer season. And cricket most of time in winter season they speak. Can you understand? Now we have to understand the poetry. Here grasshopper picture is given here. Everybody see that grasshopper in any place. Now we have to understand poem first of all. Just we start it. It is written by, one thing I want to say that it is written by whom? Can you understand? It is written by John Keats. John Keats is considered as one of the greatest poet, greatest nature poet in English literature. John Keats. It is considered as a greatest nature poet in English literature. So this poem is written by John Keats. We have to understand about it. What is this inside that? Here poetry started with the first line. I read it. The poetry of earth is never dead. The poetry of earth is never dead. The poet, it's one type of poetry of earth. It's never dead. When all the birds are faint with the hot sun and hide in cooling trees, a voice will run from heads to heads about the new mown mead. That is the grasshoppers. Here what say a poet? The poetry of earth is never dead. Poetry of the earth is never dead. Here it is a one type of sonnet. Sonnet is a one type of poetry. It's have a 14 line. Here in that poem we have a 14 line. So it's a one type of great sonnet written by John Keats. The poetry of earth is never dead. The poetry of earth is never dead. When all the birds are faint with the hot sun. When all the birds are faint. Faint means what? We have to understand about it. Here faint, new word is given here. Faint means become unconscious, become tired. At that time when what sun on in the sky. When all birds, जब सभी बर्ड थक जाते हैं हॉट सन से, जो ताप से थक जाते हैं, and hide in cooling trees. At that time they hide in the cooling trees. A voice will run from heads to heads about the new mown mead. And at that time सभी बर्ड जो छुप गए होते हैं उसी टाइम पे एक आवाज, heads means buses, heads means here buses means very dense grass. It's known as a heads. It's known as a head. ज्यादा घास हो ऐसी जगह से कोई न्यू मोन मीड. न्यू मोन मीन्स फ्रेशली कट. न्यू मोन मीन्स हियर फ्रेशली कट. अभी उसे कट कर दिया है, ऐसे घास में से आवाज आता है. मीड मीन्स हियर ग्रासी फील्ड, घास वाला मैदान, वहां से आवाज आती है. दैट इज द ग्रास शॉपर्स. और वो आवाज किसकी होती है? ग्रास शॉपर की होती है. कैन यू अंडरस्टैंड स्टूडेंट टिल हियर? He takes the lead in summer luxury, and at that time no one birds can singing because due to hot sun. But that time of grasshopper, he takes the lead summer in luxury. In summer season, he take lead to speak, to sing something. He has never done with his delights For when tired out with fun, he rests at his beneath some pleasant weed. He has never done with his delights. He always delighting other birds and nature with his voice. For when tired out, but when he singing, at that time if he tired out, थक जाता है, with fun, fun करके करके वो थक जाता है, he rest at his beneath some pleasant weed, and he takes some rest beneath some pleasant weed. Beneath means what here? Beneath means under, downside. Some pleasant weed. Weed means what here? Weed means, we have to understand, a weed means a wild plant which grows in an unwanted place. Unwanted place. We can say that weed, जिसे हम घास बोलते हैं, जिसे हम घास बोलते हैं, जब वो खुशी के मारे आवाज करके थक जाता है तो वो किसी घास के नीचे आराम कर लेता है. कौन? grasshopper. Here we are talking about grasshoppers. Can you understand? Here grasshopper is speaking in summer season. Now next thing we have to understand. Next senja is given about cricket. The cricket. See here. Cricket's picture is given here. It's known as a kansari. At the night time they are speaking. Can you understand? Tick 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 tick, like that sound he make. Okay. So now we have to understand about the cricket now. The poetry of earth is ceasing never. Here once again poet said that the poetry of earth is ceasing never. Never stopped the poetry of earth. हर हमेश पृथ्वी पर कोई न कोई पोएट्री चलती रहती है. Like that, never ceasing the poetry of earth. On a lone winter evening, when the frost has wrought a silence, from the stone there thrills the cricket's song. Now what's happened? On a lone winter evening, when lonely winter evening, at that time of winter season, at that evening when the frost has wrought a silence. Frost means what? We have to understand frost means what? Here frost means white powdery layer of ice because of cold, due to cold. Some powder types of ice stopping on the trees, leaves and grass. It's known as a frost. He wrote a silence. At that time, winter evening, the atmosphere is very silence. Very silence here. Wrote means here. Brought about worked. It's known as a worked a silence. At that time, जब विंटर सीजन की शाम होती है उस शाम पे एकदम शांति छवाई होती है, शांति होती है. At that time frost is there. From the stone there thrills the cricket song. But at that moment the stone, from the stone पत्थरों के नीचे से क्रिकेट नाम का जो इंसेक्ट्स है उसके सॉन्ग सुनाई देते हैं. In warmth increases ever. Warmth increases ever. In warmth increases ever. जब warmth atmosphere become बनता है, increasing ever, and seems to one in drowsiness half lost. At that time cricket seems to one drowsiness, उसे आलस होती है. Drowsiness means to here become a state between sleeping and being awake. At that time drowsiness means here when you have a very deep sleep. जब आपको नींद आती है, आप जागरूक भी है मगर आपको नींद आती है, उस टाइम पे जो आप फॉलो आपकी जो सिचुएशन होती है, इट्स नोन एज ए ड्राउजीनेस हाफ लॉस्ट. एट दैट टाइम जब गर्मी बढ़ती जाती है तो क्रिकेट को क्या होता है, ड्राउजीनेस फील होती है, उसे नींद आने लगती है. The grasshopper among some grassy hills. At that time, when cricket stopped to singing, at that time, when warmth began increasing, at that time, grasshopper once again started his song. When cricket stopped, grasshopper continued. When grasshopper stopped, then cricket singing continued. So all the times, poetry of earth is never stopped. The poetry of earth is never stopped. always continue. At the warmth time, grasshopper singing. At the winter time, the cricket singing. So never poetry stopped anyway. Can you understand, student? Here our poem. Our poem over here is written by John Keats, one of the prominent nature poet of English literature. Can you understand? Here our student activity number third over. So we have to see we have to see the poetry here in that unit, exploring poetry. Now remaining activities we have to do in our next videos. Students, here unit number 4th, exploring poetry, is activity number 1st and 3rd's new words is given. You have to complete it in your fair notebook. After completing unit 3rd on new page, give heading unit number 4th, exploring poetry, then give heading activity number 1st, activity number 1st heading life, then write 2 new words there. After completing two new words, you have to give heading activity number 3rd, and then activity number 3rd's heading on the grasshopper and the cricket, and then new words heading. Write all the new words in your fair notebook. Can you understand, student? You have to complete all the new words in your fair notebook. So complete it timely. Thank you for joining us.